Yeah, sure, yeah, we'll do just after going into see Jess. Is Darren with you at the moment from Bath and West?
Not long ago. I assume he's still with his ship.
So I will turn it down now, but I just want you to be able to hear the clarity of these radios. These are my Whistler TRX-2s. They are digital scanners, so they're not analog scanners, although they do scan analog frequencies as well. Where these specialise in is receiving of digital and decoding digital signals. That's not to get confused with decoding of police frequencies. This is just purely digital channels where they add more onto a frequency by digitally encoding it and tagging them. So what that allows you to do, so I'm just turning those down a little bit more, is it allows us to receive more clearer signals on radios from obviously their end and our end. And sorry, it's still coming through. The signals are a lot clearer than you'd receive on analog. With analog, you hear a lot of background hiss, and you would have seen that on some of my other videos, such as when listening to aircraft control, which aren't digital. So the other features of this radio, just to go in a few more details, are you can do like a frequency sweep, which you can set like a point A and point B frequency to try and find digital analog signals between those two frequencies. The standard scan function, which is what it's doing at the moment, is programmed frequencies are scanned through to find if any of them are active. Now, how this also differs from like the Unidons, for example, the BCT 15Xs, is that it uses object-based frequency groups. So I can actually, if I click here, I can click menu, I can click scan lists, and I'm sure you can probably see it. I'm just going to try and zoom in, but I'm just going to go back to scan lists. So we go menu, scan lists. Now you can see here my frequencies are grouped into various groups that are more understandable, so that I can search through. So I'm trying to get my hand in there. Search through particularly labelled groups of frequencies: London aircraft, air-to-air, for example, military, space, PML 446. We can just go through. I've pre-programmed all these, but it just means if I want to listen to a specific, or listen for a specific group of frequencies that I've programmed in, because they're object-based, it makes it a lot easier to find them. And also the list numbers are unlimited, whereas on the BCT 15s, you are quite limited as to how many groups you can have, although you're not limited on the frequencies that you can put within those groups. You are limited as to how many groups you can have, and they're not so clear to search through. You can also do like the equivalent of the unit in close call, which is again called a sweep. You can do a frequency search between the two frequencies. And the good thing is this will go through, when it finds a digital frequency, it'll try and go through the trunk codes and the ID color codes to locate what they're sitting on, and it will provide you those details when it comes up. The analog, like I say, is a lot clearer than using, sorry, the analog, is that what I said? No, I meant the audio is a lot clearer than what you would get on an analog radio. So you do get much more advantageous and clearer listening to those frequencies. A lot of them go through relays and repeaters. Excuse the dog barking in the background, I can't do much about that now. But yes, I would recommend, if you want to pick one of these up, they're going second hand at the moment, quite good, for about £300. And they're well worth having into your arsenal if you've not yet got a digital scanner. So I think they might be on my link tree if you wanted to look them up.